My name is Jacob Carlsmark. I am Carlsmark Marketing and Media. First, a little bit about myself. I'll tell you more about the business in a second. I am a lifelong media producer and marketer. I got my start in New York City doing post-production editing for film and television. That's me on the right there, next to the nun being impaled by some scissors. Had the privilege of working with a lot of great clients back then, including ABC News and Sesame Street. Then I spent 13 years as a director of marketing production for a software as a service company called TC2000.com. We went and developed multiple products during that time. I wrote code. It was very much of a startup mentality, even though it was 13 years there. And then it really changed. So it was a great, really good trial by fire kind of a situation. Since then, I've been on my own. This has kind of gone through a little bit of an evolution. KMM is the latest iteration of it. Prior to about a year and a half ago, it was just me as a sole proprietor. But we've rebranded now because of this. There's a great talk from South by Southwest called $1 Billion Teams. I really encourage you guys to check it out. It's a really great talk about the future of work and what work is going to be. And because of the nature of work changing via AI and a lot of automation tools, the generalist shines, because if you have generalist knowledge in multiple domains, you are much more valuable on teams. So what we've done is we are multiple entrepreneur business owners that have kind of networked together to provide non-siloed, broad knowledge in the marketing and media space. What does that mean? Well, that means that we all kind of share and are able to kind of find those cross-domain connections between PPC marketing and content marketing and retail, online retail, for instance. We basically take a holistic approach to our marketing efforts and media. We don't really look at any of those different items in a vacuum. We really say, hey, how does this particular item fit into your marketing needs or your business plan? That's worked out really well for us. We like coming in and saying, hey, you know what, if a customer is coming to us and they want PPC marketing, for instance, maybe that's not the right thing to do. Maybe that's not the right place to put your money, time, and effort to get the most bang for your buck. So we try to also educate our customers so they can actually kind of walk away with the empowerment and knowledge they need to be able to kind of take what we leave them with and then kind of grow from there. We really like that for small businesses. We've done that for some small startup online retailers. And look, we've been privileged to work.
Jacob,
yes.
Could you not use the abbreviations like PPC?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just spell it out so everyone.
Yeah, sure. Does everybody know what PPC is? Nobody?
Oh.
Pay-per-click is basically online advertising, like the ads you see on Facebook or Google or YouTube. We've been very privileged to have a lot of great clients. In my past, I've mentioned Sesame Street and ABC News. Currently, I do a lot of work for animal advocacy groups. So we've embedded with their in-house imagery team to basically go over their CMS and make sure that their processes are in great shape, and to do social media marketing videos for them. We also do a lot of work for software as a service companies in the information space. So we have a kind of a broad skill set of things that we can do in the space. And we are also all entrepreneurs. We live the entrepreneurship journey, not just because we have our own marketing companies, but because we have our own retail companies. We have our own service companies. And that's what makes us very different from other marketers. Most marketers that I've interacted with in my experience, they know how to run a marketing business really, really well, but they've never run a retail business. They've never run a service business. They don't have that experience of trying and failing like we have. We have successes, we have failures, and we've learned as much from the failures as we have from the successes. We also eat our own dog food, right? So a lot of these processes that we sell to kind of, promote your products and services, they are battle tested because we are using them right now. So that's a unique kind of a spin on the marketer, right? The marketer is not disconnected from the market. We are literally we practice what we preach. So this is a case study, just to give you an idea. This is a product that I created. It's called Terreno. We started in 2018, and the retail site for it is GameGearMaster.com. This basically was the test platform for all these kind of concepts that are now going to fuel our efforts at KMM. Basically, the entire thing went from a product concept to in 2018 to 40,000 books sold as of this year. It's a digital product, so there's no inventory. And essentially the entire store is automated. It runs itself. The marketing is automated. The customer delivery is automated. And since we have no inventory, we can never sell out. This is one we recently launched. This was launched in the beginning of this year. This is an entirely automated store that creates products that don't exist, right? So the products exist virtually as a listing. And then if they become successful, then they become physical products that we send to our customers. And what this allows us to do is do product market test fit on a lot of products almost, instantaneously. So you can have a single owner operator use our automation tools to put up listings for thousands of items in a month. Then it will automatically get in the pipeline for Google Merchant Center and Facebook stores and our automated marketing pipeline for pay-per-click ads. And they will be tested by the market. And then you can kind of respond to those tests to see what works well. For instance, we had this sunflower canvas recently sell. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start hitting that market hard, right? We're going to start hitting those keywords and that type of a theme for our artwork and see if we can kind of catch that as a trend. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to talk to you afterwards. If there's any.
Oh, they better have questions.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give them a round of applause first.